India does not greet you. It envelops you. From the very first breath, you're swept into a world that feels both ancient and electric. A place where the past and present collide in a vibrant living tapestry. The air is thick with jasmine, monsoon rain, and frying spices. A sensory overload from the moment you step outside the airport. Every inhale is a rush of newness, floral, earthy, and spicy all at once, reminding you that here, even the air tells a story. The world you left behind fades as you're swept into a festival of sound. Honking horns, street vendors, temple bells, and laughter echoing through the streets. Each note is a call to attention, a reminder that life here is lived out loud in public and with infectious energy. Colors explode everywhere. Asaris, emerald green, marigold pyramids, pastel buildings, and hand-painted signs. The streets are a moving canvas, painted with every shade imaginable, each hue telling its own story of tradition and celebration. Every glance reveals a new palette, bold and harmonious. Even the shadows seem to shimmer with color, and the ordinary becomes extraordinary in the Indian light. India demands your participation. You're not a spectator, but an actor on its ever-moving stage. The city draws you in, inviting you to taste, to listen, to touch, and to connect with the people who call this place home. The initial shock gives way to wonder, as you realize this is not chaos, but a living system with its own logic. There's a rhythm beneath the noise, a choreography to the movement, and soon you find yourself moving with it. It's a dance of life, intricate and fast-paced, and you've just been invited to join in. Every step, every gesture is part of a larger story unfolding all around you. The challenge isn't to understand it all at once, but to let go and move with its rhythm. Surrendering to the flow, you begin to see beauty in the unpredictability and comfort in the unfamiliar. Here, every sense is heightened, every moment a story. The taste of street food, the beat of a distant drum, the flash of a smile, each detail etches itself into your memory. India is not a place to observe from afar. It's a world that insists you dive in. The more you give yourself to it, the more it gives back, revealing layers of meaning and connection. And in that first embrace, you know you're somewhere unforgettable. India leaves its mark on your heart, a vivid memory that will call you back long after you've left its shores. Delhi is a city of layers, where every street and corner tells a story that stretches back centuries. Here, history lives in the streets, woven into the very fabric of daily life, echoing in the footsteps of millions who call this city home. In Old Delhi, Chandni Chowk's narrow lanes pulse with life, tangled wires overhead, the aroma of sizzling food, and a human river of porters, cyclists, and rickshaws. The air is thick with the sounds of bargaining, laughter, and the distant call to prayer, creating a sensory tapestry that is both overwhelming and exhilarating. Just a short drive away, New Delhi's wide, tree-lined avenues and grand colonial buildings offer a green, stately calm. Here the city breathes differently, slower, more deliberate, with echoes of a bygone era blending seamlessly with the present. Yet the city's energy is everywhere. Families picnicking under ancient trees, couples strolling hand-in-hand near India Gate, chaiwalas serving steaming tea to hurried passers-by. Life spills out into parks, markets, and roadside stalls, creating a vibrant mosaic of moments. The Delhi metro glides beneath the chaos, a sleek, air-conditioned world where all of Delhi converges, students, office workers, families, and dreamers. It's a moving artery, connecting the city's many hearts, offering a rare moment of pause amid the city's relentless pace. But as you rise from the station, the city's vibrant street life engulfs you again. Colors, sounds, and scents swirling together in a rush that is uniquely Delhi. This constant transition between old and new, chaos and order, is Delhi's essence. It's a city that never lets you forget its past, even as it races toward the future. It teaches you to appreciate both the quiet efficiency of the modern and the unpredictable joy of the ancient. In Delhi, serenity and excitement exist side by side, inviting you to lose yourself and find yourself all at once. Delhi is not one or the other. It is both always, an ever-changing mosaic where tradition and innovation are forever entwined. And in its contrasts, you find its soul, a city that challenges, charms, and ultimately stays with you long after you've left its winding streets. Varanasi feels like another dimension, a place where time seems to fold in on itself, and the air is thick with centuries of devotion and tradition. Here, the spiritual and material blur together, creating a tapestry of life that is both vibrant and deeply contemplative. Its ancient alleys, winding and mysterious, lead you inevitably to the Ganges, the city's heart and soul, a river that has witnessed the rise and fall of empires, the prayers of millions, and the passage of countless generations. At dawn, the Ghats come alive. Pilgrims greet the sun with folded hands, submerge in holy waters seeking purification, and float delicate flower-filled leaf boats with flickering flames, each one a prayer set adrift on the current. You witness a daily ritual, ancient and sacred, binding people to their river and to each other, a living tradition that pulses through the city's veins. As night falls, the aarti ceremony transforms the riverbank. Priests with flaming lamps, the rhythmic clang of bells, and the chanting of mantras fill the air with electric devotion, casting golden reflections on the water. Alongside these rituals, the burning ghats stand as solemn reminders of life's cycles. Cremations in the open, smoke rising to the sky, marking the eternal journey of the soul. Death here is not an end, but a sacred transition, a passage believed to bring liberation when it happens on these ancient banks. Varanasi holds life and death, chaos and serenity, in a powerful balance, its streets bustling with energy while the river flows on, calm and eternal. It doesn't offer easy answers, but invites you to pause, to reflect, and to contemplate the biggest questions about existence, faith, and the meaning of it all. Here, you feel the weight of centuries and the immediacy of the present, as if every stone and every ripple in the river carries stories waiting to be discovered. And you leave changed, carrying its mysteries with you, forever touched by the city where the sacred and the everyday are one. Leaving the city, the tempo slows. The countryside moves to a gentler rhythm. Trains pass rice paddies, mustard fields, and villages clustered around banyan trees. Life is tied to the land. Farmers guide oxen, women carry water, children play in dusty lanes. In Rajasthan, you're welcomed as a guest, invited for sweet chai and genuine hospitality. Tradition is alive. Artisans shape clay, weave patterns, and celebrate festivals with color and music. The chaos here is nature's. Monsoon downpours, herds of goats, mischievous monkeys. Patience and acceptance are learned from the land. The villages anchor India to its ancient past, even as cities rush forward. This slower pace offers peace, a counterpoint to urban energy. In these quiet moments, you hear India's steady heartbeat. The countryside is not just a backdrop, it's the soul's sanctuary. Here, time moves differently, and you move with it. To know an Indian town, visit its market, the community's vibrant heart. Spices, ripe fruit, and flowers fill the air with a heady perfume. Vendors call out, customers haggle, and laughter rings through crowded lanes. Every stall is a visual feast. Pyramids of vegetables, cascades of textiles, gleaming steel pots. The market is a daily drama, a place to connect, gossip, and reinforce community bonds. There's no quiet queuing. Negotiation is a lively dance, played with smiles and respect. It's a microcosm of Indian life, showcasing diversity and abundance. Navigating the chaos, you learn the rhythms of commerce and camaraderie. The market is alive, always in motion. To be here is to feel the irresistible energy of everyday India. Beyond the chaos, India offers breathtaking natural beauty, a different kind of magic. In Kerala, the backwaters are serene. Houseboats drift past palm-lined banks and quiet villages. In the Himalayas, crisp air and snow-capped peaks invite contemplation and awe. Trekking through pine forests, you find silence and perspective. India's national parks, Ranthambore, Banthavgarh, offer wild encounters, deer, monkeys, birds, and if you're lucky, a tiger. These spaces are the country's lungs, places of renewal and peace. Even here, you're never alone. Pilgrims, villagers, and the spirit of the land share the space. Nature's calm is not an escape, but another layer of India. The silent majesty of a mountain is as much India as the crowded street. In this balance, you find the country's true depth. Here you reconnect with nature, with yourself, and with India's quieter soul. The calm is part of the story. The most unforgettable part of India is its people, the living threads of its tapestry. In small moments, you feel the country's warmth. A chaiwala's extra sweet tea, a family sharing lunch on a train. Generosity and connection transcend language and culture. You meet characters from novels, wise elders, ambitious students, passionate guides. Hospitality is a way of life. Strangers become friends, and help is always at hand. These encounters teach you more than any guidebook. Behind the crowds are millions of stories, each lived with grace and humor. The people are the heart of the experience, turning a journey into cherished memories. Their faces and stories stay with you long after you leave. India's paradoxes shine in the dance between ancient tradition and modern life. A software engineer stops at a centuries-old temple, a sadhu checks his smartphone. Glass skyscrapers rise beside Mughal monuments, luxury cars share roads with bullock carts. In malls, global brands sit next to hand-woven saris. Families blend tradition and technology, arranged marriages meet WhatsApp, rituals are shared on social media. India adapts, integrating the new without discarding the old. This negotiation is its strength, a living museum, always evolving. Progress here builds on the past, not over it. The result is a vibrant, unique future rooted in deep heritage. This is the rhythm of modern India. To travel through India is to have your senses heightened and your preconceptions challenged. The chaos can be overwhelming, but within it lies beauty, resilience, and joy. The system is the chaos. 1 billion lives lived fully, all at once. What you take away is not just photos but a changed perspective. You learn patience, acceptance, and the magic of the unexpected. India teaches you to be present, to engage with open eyes and heart. Don't wait for the perfect time. Go with curiosity and a willingness to be surprised. Taste the food, see the colors, meet the people, and let yourself be swept up in the current. The rewards are immeasurable. Let India embrace, challenge, and enchant you. It's a journey you'll carry with you forever.